from our generation, like, all of them are, like, dead. Or, like, they all in jail with, like, crazy life sentences.
He grew up in some of the roughest parts of Milwaukee. Most of his friends and family are dead or in jail. But thankfully, Montel Quik Jackson took a different path, one that led him to the UFC on the verge of becoming a superstar. And as I found out, he's not leaving his city or the kids like him behind.
Oh man, I'd say exactly where I came from. I came from a place where a lot of people don't make it, but they want to.
Montel Jackson grew up on the north side of Milwaukee, the Meadows, 91st and West Brown Deer Road.
People felt like they were living to survive and not living to live, so when you got people living out of desperation, you know, there isn't anything they're not willing to do to make it to that next day.
Next days were hard to come by for a lot of people in Montel's life. Most of his friends and family are either dead or locked up. This is a picture of Montel and his best friend Martez. Martez was killed last September by another childhood friend. One dead, one locked up.
It was pretty rough, but you know, I believed in myself and I let those good people around me guide me, and it got me here.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Montel Quik Jackson.
Montel Quik Jackson is a rising star in the UFC, home to the best mixed martial artists in the world.
I feel like I'm on the right path.
Montel's journey to becoming a prize fighter started in high school. His junior year at Riverside, he got into some trouble, but the security guard made him a deal.
Yeah, Montel, if you go out for a season of wrestling, I get rid of this referral for you.
Montel did it, he liked it, and he kept wrestling.
I started to believe and stuff, and from there, I started doing City Kids. I met Roger Quindell.
I'm a volunteer. I've never gotten paid. I don't need to get paid for it. I get paid by watching kids grow up. Montel, you knew he was a special kind of guy because he's highly disciplined. He wanted to do better.
And he did. Montel went from City Kids wrestling to Olympic hopeful until wrestling was dropped from the competition in 2013. That's when he made the move to mixed martial arts.
The sky's the limit. His potential it's life-changing.
Solo Acosta has been coaching Montel since day one. The man they call Quik is now 13-2 as a pro. He's won his last 4 fights in the UFC.
Your winner by unanimous decision.
And he's primed to make a run at the 135-pound title.
We always say the definition of greatness is when those before you become obsolete and those after you bear your mark.
For Montel, that mark is about a lot more than just success in the octagon. He wants to leave his mark on the city of Milwaukee and the kids.
It's an African proverb. It goes, the children that don't feel the warmth of a village, they will return back and burn it down. That's what we're seeing now. A lot of kids in the city of Milwaukee, people don't invest in them.
Montel was one of those kids, but just as Roger Quindell and others invested in him, he wants to do the same for kids today.
They don't value themselves. And majority of people in the city of Milwaukee, they don't value the youth. They just think of them as being trouble.
But remember, it was trouble at Riverside High School that put Montel on the path to where he is now.
If you were unsure about what you could do, just look at me. I made it. I'm coming from the same corners you came off of.
He found that success is doable.
Your winner by T.
And he did it. He's on his path.
Montel Quik Jackson.
His professional debut, Montel finishes his opponent.
Montel is ready and waiting now for his next UFC fight, hopeful that it will be his first shot at a top 15 ranked opponent with the bantamweight world title in his sights. We wish him the best of luck.